Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh, wonderful!
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
It's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick. Yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants? You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have thongs.
We are a desert people. We have pants.
Basically, what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth
Yeah,
reveal.
that one is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
not
very
she's
bad.
gonna get some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on Fate, Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5
great
stars.
food, great food. Stuff gets stolen though. Service is okay.
I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely,
obviously.
100%. I'm just now
Like,
just
oh, this
imagining
guy's a total
frost
frost
giants
giant.
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of, like, really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! I love it.
Yes!
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now.
Welcome back, everyone. It has been a long 6 episodes, but we have come to the conclusion. There have been many misses, many hits. Nope. No one's hit anything. We're full of stormtroopers. But welcome to the conclusion of Star Wars Let's Kill Vader. I'm Big Mike, but it's not about me. It's about my players. And I'm starting from the bottom of the list on my Discord with internet personality Vangelis.
Hi, I'm Chris Vangelis on the internet. I'm playing as 80FAD33Z for the final of this campaign. Both the robot, the droid Mandalorian who got poured into a droid, he's pretty sure. Hope you're all doing well on this fine evening.
And of course, after him is Tom. He's an evil genius.
Hey, how's it going? I'm the guy who does the weird video games show, and I'm also Peter Chimera, who did the stupid fanfics back in the day. And I did like 4 other things that were semi-famous.
And now you do WikiSif, which you occasionally invite me on, but not anymore, even though I want to come back.
What do you mean not anymore? Every time you don't appear in one episode, you're like, how come I'm not on WikiSif?
Your shot! Shoot your shot!
Aggressive introduction there, Mike.
And of course, next is Dom.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy. It's Dom from the hit show Lost in Adaptation on YouTube.
Hey,
I'm playing Dwi Hidefin, who is a Chiss Grand Admiral Thrawn fanboy and Mandalorian. Believes himself to be a great tactician, is not.
And last but certainly not least, Kaluna.
Hi everyone, I'm Kaluna. I'm playing a Twi'lek named Shiri, and I am still in the makeshift sexy Empire costumes we were in last time. I don't know if anyone else is, but my character definitely is.
They never took them off.
I think all dressed as strippers. Yeah.
It's more comfy.
But yes, where last we left off, Darth Vader. Before that, we have announcements. In 2 weeks' time, on the 19th of March, D20 Live will be doing an only war game run by Devin, which we're more than certain will descend into a weird episode of Season 4 of Blackadder. But that remains to be seen, and we'll check it out there. It should be at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. But let's get to the conclusion of the madness. Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith, Hunter of Jedi. At long last, the Mandalorians faced off against the right hand of the Emperor, but found him impervious to all assaults, save for perhaps the strangest, twerking. Forced to escape Vader's superstar destroyer with Steve the Bothan, the team has crash-landed on the forest moon of Endor. Due to Bothan's innate leadership abilities, they have earned the worship of the local indigenous life forms known as the Ewoks. Lacking a protocol droid, the crew has spent the last few days trying to figure out how they can kill Darth Vader once and for all.
So, due to whose abilities?
Boffa, because he basically pretended to be a god, and they believed him.
Yeah, I got in my physical description on my sheet, Ewok God. I wrote down, I guess, at some point.
Yeah, because you were metallic.
I thought you said Bothan. I was like, I don't remember Steve doing that.
No, is he still with us, or did he go off on his own?
He's still with you. He's very upset that none of you want to go back up there.
Oh, right,
Because you all definitively said you didn't want to go back up. And he's trying to encourage you to go back up.
We're kind of limited in our options considering our ship blew up. Or, well, not blew up, but is not functionally flying.
So...
Did we crash?
You landed,
yes.
But Vader ripped the siding off of your shuttle, and then it got shot to hell by the Superstar Destroyer.
Yeah, so I guess...
We don't have hyperdrive. Yeah, we don't have hyperdrive on it, so there's no way we could have gotten out of there. Like, we have to formulate a plan. That was where we left off, I believe.
Anyway. So, that's up to you all
So far, the
now.
plan begins and ends with me dressing up as Padme.
That's up to all of you. Steve's not here right now. You've lost track of him for the last couple of days.
Oh, no.
Who misplaced the Bothan?
You did.
I hope he wasn't eaten by the Ewoks.
You have actually been checking the Ewoks over the last couple of days, but despite the fact that there is clearly communication barrier, through the successful use of charades, you have not in any way determined that they have eaten him.
Cool.
Did you eat the boffin?
Do you see his skin on the wall? No, we didn't eat him. Though there was a lot of meat on him.
He's so short, though. He's like mostly hair.
He's bigger than them.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were the same size. I don't remember how big bothans are.
Well, if they don't, we can always eat them.
I'm uncomfortable.
What have you been eating the last couple of days? Like Ewok food?
Yeah.
Presumably there's something that they have on the planet that they eat.
It's come in white bowls.
Oh, it's the stormtroopers. Got it.
Storm pig. Nice.
We've mostly
Nice.
stuck to our rations, I'm going to assume.
All of a sudden, from the bushes emerges Steve with a headband and a stealth suit. Why not? Let's just hammer this
Is he
home.
Rambo? What is he like?
He's Solid Snake.
Oh.
All right.
Even better.
I found it. There is an Imperial base on this planet, and we can use it to get back up at the Death Star.
Yeah.
What, is it an elevator or something?
No, there's a
A
shuttle.
big space elevator?
No, there's a shuttle.
Okay.
They got guns up there pointed
is the
down.
shuttle? Is the shuttle identical to the one that we took down?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
All the
s-
Imperial shuttles are pretty similar.
Yeah, it's not the same shuttle. That one, the Ewoks are
We'll
using
spray
as a,
paint it. Definitely not the same one.
the Ewoks are using the other one as a shanty town. But
I've been thinking, guys, like Darth Vader's not going anywhere. He's clearly going to be around for many years to come. Maybe we may have blown our shot on this one a little bit. We might want to regroup and come back in a few months. Just saying.
You
Whoa,
do
whoa,
know.
whoa, whoa, hang on.
You
What?
do know the
We
Death
don't
Star
blow shots.
moves.
So what was that?
Me or Chris?
You. Yeah.
The Death Star moves. You know that, right?
Yes, we'll
Does it
track him
work?
down wherever he ends up.
I know it's been a couple of days, but have we considered once again my plan to have my followers build us a large space ladder? They're very, very resourceful. You see in the shanty town.
Yes.
No,
The reason
What
we've
it-
been ignoring you for the last few days is because we considered that suggestion and took it to its logical conclusion that you are, in fact, an idiot.
Well, who they don't think I'm an idiot. I'm actually literally reclining about 3 Ewoks.
You're sitting upon a throne made of stormtrooper outfits.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I certainly have more people thinking I'm pretty smart on this.
That's
this
because they
planet.
can't understand you.
Oh, they can understand my enemy. They know that inside I'm a shining golden idol. They'll see one day.
Okay, alright. So,
Where's my
if we
palm
get up
front?
on the Death Star, Steve, what do we do? What's your plan?
Why don't we blow
Besides
it up?
get there. Okay. How?
I would kill Vader without having to talk to Vader, go see Vader again.
Look, Death Star reactors are notoriously prone to blowing up. We know. We blew up one of them.
With a ship outside
You
of
need to blow
the
up
Death Star.
3 to get an average result.
But here's the thing. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
exactly change the design of the Death Stars. They just made it bigger. So in theory, the flaw is bigger. Also, it's in a semi-constructed state,
I was gonna say it's not a full circle yet. Like
No.
it's like partially crescenty.
right? But it stands to reason that the Death Star's reactor is probably still unstable.
Okay, so what
So you
part of the
think
plan
it's-
do we do another striptease?
Every
Never
part of
again.
it. This entire plan depends entirely on strip teasing our way through it.
I mean, it worked
That's
the
what I
first
thought.
time. There's no reason it should fail.
I've had the Ewoks sewing us some new mankinis for this very
Excellent.
purpose.
It's stormtrooper armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like, it's the V type where it goes all the way down. And somehow they made segmented white plates. And so it goes, it's
I've
like
made
that.
little like bracelets for my head
Yeah.
tentacles out of the out of the different like sockets.
They got a good thing going on down here. I think they could probably do some good for whatever we are gonna. If you think we really can crack the death croissant in half without being on it and also getting blown up at the same time, then I'm willing to hear you as the leader of this civilization. I'm willing to hear this out myself.
Well, you wouldn't. You'd have to go up there to plant
Teddy Messiah.
You'd have to go up there to plant an explosive. Don't you have?
I was gonna say the shuttle doesn't have any like guns on it. I assume.
Oh, it does.
Not enough to blow up a Death Star.
Oh, no,
I assume.
not at all. No.
Yeah. All right.
I can't remember. Did we blow up Vader's quarters in the end?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we did.
He's very mad at you.
That was our last-minute distraction, and then
Very
the
bad.
striptease happened.
I think we did like
slapped him on the
5
asshole,
other
too.
things that made him even angrier than that. So.
It was. He is. I am shocked he's not on the planet looking for us himself.
His cape even went over his helmet like I was hoping it was.
That was also very good. Yes.
We can, even if we don't kill him, we can walk away with our heads held high on this one. We really embarrassed Lord Vader.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Like,
Wow.
we killed him, like, metaphorically.
Killed his pride.
Like,
You know,
like,
This is a way.
like, oh, you're killing me.
Yeah,
Once upon a time, I would have been satisfied with this, but
No.
Yeah,
you know-
I'm not going to be satisfied unless I know that we used a striptease to escape from him, got away, and then went back to do another striptease for him when we could have walked away safely.
I, if anything
Having
else,
become-
want to go to the
having
Death
become
Star to get
used to the-
recording of it. Because no one will
having
believe
become
us.
used to the excess of being the leader of a civilization of this planet,
It's been 4
I
days.
do feel that our potential is so much greater than even that of what our master told us it could be. You know, our master never told me I'd become the leader of a planetary civilization. Yet, look at this. I have a chair made of little furry things.
And Stormtrooper helmets.
I'd never have that back at home.
I really wish we had camera footage of our striptease because again, no one will believe us.
Well, if you go up to the Death Star and do it again, you could go to the security recordings.
I was actually kind of happy that this particular one wasn't going to go down in Mandalorian history, as I feel like maybe that particular escape method could remain between the group.
Oh no, it was for me. That was for me and like our master, and that's it.
Steve, are you volunteering to work camera if we were to go back up there? Because that is very
Sure.
brave, and let me
You're
tell
gonna
you,
need
as
to
the
lean
leader
up.
of a planetary civilization, I know how to recognize bravery.
Sure. If it gets you up there, I'm down.
We have a camera crew now. Assuming we have a camera. We could probably find one
We'll
somewhere.
find
Yes, that was the most important part of the impending operation, the fucking jib operator.
Well, remember, there is a hierarchy in all things. That is a way. The cameraman is at the bottom of that hierarchy. Steve could
Hang on.
easily set the bomb while we
I'm not
escape.
comfortable with
Hang on.
promoting Steve all the way to cameraman. I think he has to start as a runner. Steve, go and get some coffee.
I think we're all forgetting that Bofa technically has a camera. Right?
Where's
like-
this thing?
Your face is a camera technically. Like you could spit out messages like any like I don't most droids have that function? Like when they make the little blue hologram? Am I misremembering this? Or is that not a function?
You're
that all
asking me how to ride a bicycle when I spent my life in a car. Remember, I'm a leader of a planetary
What's a bicycle?
civilization.
Hashtag
Wolfen,
not
did
all
you
droids.
record our previous striptease? Because that would be really good to know right now.
After we
That's
kill
mostly
Vader,
I
our
wanna
next mission
know.
will be destroy the footage. So no, the Mandalorians don't find out we made it out with burlesque.
I think they'll still think we're pretty cool if we killed Darth Vader. That's all
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
I would just, I'd rather, yes, I get that's the headline, but I'd rather sub-headline not be naked. You know?
Can people make perception rolls, please?
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Here I
I think
go.
we've made enough
For just
noise that
perception?
someone's...
perception. Okay.
Oops. I did the GM roll by mistake. Okay.
There you go, 9.
9, 14, 8, 17.
17.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm perceptive as fuck.
Okay. All right. Let's get these guys to do their roll. Moment.
Eyes.
Whoa. Okay. Anyone who beat a 12, you can hear the sound of heavy boot fall in the bushes nearby.
I never taught them how to make boots.
I think
And the
dinner's
sounds
here.
and the sounds of rifles cocking.
Ah.
Hey
I
guys,
never
I don't
taught them
hear
how to
anything.
pop rifles.
I'm gonna be like, hey, I think there's some troopers nearby. Shh. I'm gonna get my blaster ready.
I'm gonna create a protective circle of Ewoks around me.
Can I?
Fuzzy meat
Can I
shield.
make
Ugly meat shield.
Can I make a command?
To what? Command the Ewoks to attack?
A command roll to sort of just assert my dominance over the situation, both to the Ewoks and for maybe like.
You hear commandos approaching. I'm gonna intimidate the bears.
Okay, go ahead, make your command roll. I've got some DCs in my head for this, for what you're trying to do. Rock me, Amadeus.
Let's see, maybe finally I get mine. Oh.
21? All right, so as you give your command, the Ewoks in no way can understand you. But by God, does it sound impressive. So they immediately disappear into the bushes.
Uh-oh.
Because Ewoks blend
Yeah.
in with their natural environment.
Yeah.
They blend in with their natural environment.
Guerrilla warfare. Yeah.
However, by giving this stirring speech of leadership and quality, which I won't put on you, Chris, but it's very moving, and something probably to the effect of, go get him!
Let's just also point out that when they all left, I was sitting on some, and I'm now sitting on the floor of the forest in the same posture.
So, from the bushes emerges about 6 stormtroopers. And one Imperial officer that looks incredibly familiar to you because you've been murdering his entire genealogy.
Oh no, the hand guy?
And sure enough...
Or is this a different guy?
It's Rusian Manu, last surviving member of the Manu clan.
Oh, this is definitely the last one. That's good. That's fine.
Well, we don't have any more episodes left. It better be.
I shoot him in the face.
Yeah,
So
if I
see-
see that guy and he has any family resemblance, immediately shooting him.
So hold up. Before we
I
even
still haven't
roll-
noticed anything's happening.
Yeah, so before even he comes, the stormtroopers come out, guns pointed at all of you. Rusian does his walkout, going, "At last we have caught you. Two of you open fire in his face.
Yeah,
Do I have
don't
it?
even question it.
Make
We're
your
just like-
rolls, and then we'll roll for initiative." Or you
I
two
am
keep
not
it up.
aiming for his face. I am aiming for his wrist.
Are we doing those rolls first? Or are we doing all initiative?
Anyone who's shooting him first will go roll first, and then I will roll for initiative. Have you all roll for initiative after that?
All right, I'm just sitting on. I'm still in my god posture, sitting on the floor.
20.
I need to grab something for this, actually. Be right back. 2
Holy
seconds.
shit!
Oh shit!
We all
How did everyone get 21?
like ever.
Tom, if you get 21, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I was
Okay,
specifically
so
trying
do
to
initiative
de-hand
now?
him.
No. Are you shooting him or are you doing initiative?
I got 8 in my perception. I still don't know what's happening.
Well,
but
they've emerged from
we-
the they've emerged from the bushes. So
Yeah,
you
we
see them.
had, as soon as we heard that, we let you guys know.
Oh, nice.
I'm role playing like I've not noticed a single thing happening. I'm just playing with my grenades.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I was aiming for his wrist because I wanted to give Bofa another hand.
Okay, I gotta roll his dodge on 3 attacks. So give me a second. Let me get this poor bastard's dodge. Oh, fuck me.
And this is like round 4, so I know how it works. I'm just like, oh, it's this guy.
His family's all hemophiliacs. It's not my fault. They can't dodge. Okay, Evangelist hits him.
Oh, I only rolled the command. I didn't.
Oh, you
I
were
didn't roll
okay.
the
Sorry, Dom hit him, and both Dom and Kaluna hit him. Could you roll your damage, please? I will roll his defense. 21. There's. Yeah, that just means she gets
a blaster.
kind of thing.
Oh man.
Just the damage on blaster.
That's not parry. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Damn it.
where's the damage for the blaster? I see like the attack, but we're.
You scroll the bar over to the right. The little task track bar on the right.
See.
There it is. Thank you. Couldn't find it.
Dom, did you want to blow a dice to re-roll that? You guys still have
Oh
5.
yeah. Look at that noise. Having a cool attack that does like 1 damage.
You shoot off his mustache. But only half of it.
Dom,
So
I'll
he
let
has
you
half
blow
a
another.
mustache.
You guys had 5 dice left. You're down to 4. I will let you blow off another one and add the final 3, just so you can get this guy.
Okay.
I think it's
You know-
funnier if you just like catch him completely off guard and like singe his mustache.
There you
There
go.
you go, that's
there
decent.
you go.
me
Okay.
get
Blew for an entire thing in the first roll, but I got some decent damage.
All right.
I sure hope I separated his hand from his body with a 13. I have
Well, I
absolutely
gotta
no
do
idea.
the strength roll. So hang on.
Oh right, it has to do with.
It'd be
okay.
funny if his mustache caught on fire.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So here's what happens. Kaluna, you shot his hand clean off
Nice.
because he's going, and now we
And
will
it's
attack.
cauterized.
And then it shoots directly into his wrist, blows it off, and he looks at it stunned. Dom, you shot him square in the face, and you've stunned him, and there's this scorch mark right directly in the middle of his forehead. Well, because, wait, hang on. No, that's
Forehead made of titanium? Because that's
Hang on.
quite impressive.
No, he's wounded because it's not because it's the damage difference
Oh.
between
okay,
the two
okay.
rolls. So it's like a glancing hit. I'm just comedically saying you got him in the forehead.
Yeah,
Right.
I was aiming more to deyand him rather
Yeah.
than necessarily
I'm
damage
just
him.
like, thick skulls in this family. I'm just saying.
You got aim for the hand, apparently.
Diamond plated.
But yeah, he is
The wrist
wounded.
is their weak point. The forehead's actually where they're strongest.
That's their Achilles wrist.
All right.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can never remember initiative in this shit.
Oh right, shit. I need to roll initiative now too.
Yeah.
We do initiative rolls?
Yep. You could.
Initiative done this.
I'll just do his dex. And
I got a weird error
Yeah.
message, but if you guys saw the roll,
let me check. Yeah, I got your roll.
one too.
12.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
There it is.
All right.
No token was selected. Yeah, I got a weird air message too.
Yeah.
I got that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Did ours
it's gone
come?
through.
Did it come through though?
Yeah, it's coming through.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Dice don't love me today, I have to admit.
11. Now, for my idiot last member of the Manu clan, I promise, because we don't have a sequel planned, his initiative. Cool. And then for them, okay, this is going to be a fucking bloody mess.
I hope they see the stormtrooper helmets littered about
Yeah.
and just go, "Oh no, we've made a terrible error."
All right, so Kaluna, you're first. He is very
Oh.
badly. What?
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know I was going first. Cool.
You got 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Well, how many troopers are there besides our handless man now?
6 stormtroopers and then 6 stormtroopers plus Manu. Although there are a bunch of Ewoks in the woods, and they are Ewoks.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I mean, the blaster works great. Think I'm just gonna shoot one of the. I'm not gonna shoot the officer just because I have a feeling we may need to interrogate him potentially. So I'm gonna try to just shoot one of the troopers with my blaster.
The difficulty is very easy because you're in short range. So the difficulty is a 6 to hit. It's the same difficulty for them to hit you, though.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe a slaughter.
Yep. That's why it's really good you guys are going first. 17, you easily hit. Would you roll your damage? I'll roll his strength.
That's a high roll.
So it was.
This is like one of the few times I've even used the blaster. I've mostly been using the other stuff, but it didn't work. So I'm like, fine, I guess I'll just use the blaster. Should have been using it from the start.
Yeah, because that's a difference of... Let me double check the difference. He is mortally wounded, and you have shot him in the abdomen. He is bleeding out.
Oh.
Unfortunate, but okay.
Armor really is made of paper mache, huh?
I'm
Really?
aiming for the little black parts that are sticking out. Like
Yeah.
those
Why
are where.
bother? This is when you hit it with a twig.
Vangelis, it's your shot. How do you want to go?
Okay, am I in flamethrower range?
Excessively, you'll hit at least 2 guys.
All right, so Bofa starts to stand up, holds an arm out, and yells, "Fire stick!" He said this enough to the Ewoks that they've probably started to associate the noise with what it is.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
So I assume that 2 Ewoks run out of the bushes to hand me my thrower of flame, and then I'll shoot it at some. I'm aiming for the legs because I want them to crawl.
Dom, is that a Lego Star Wars blaster?
It's a 3D print. I made it.
Oh.
As you scream it and you look down, it's already strapped to your arm.
Excellent.
And you can't see where the Ewoks went who did it.
They throw seasoning at them.
They're my good little civilization. Maybe they
You're gonna
also
be
know
stoked
that
if
fire
the
makes
whole
things.
thing turns up and usurps you. That's gonna be like devastating.
Okay, 9 at point blank. That's a hit. Let me see if they. No, yeah, that's a hit because it's just a point blank range. All right, that's a hit. And roll your damage. I'll get their dodge to try to evade it. Oh, they're only badly hurt this time.
Oh, only.
So at that difference, they are wounded.
And it's not like heat metal because their armor's made of like plastic.
Yeah, it's all melted around their legs.
Melt onto their skin.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's grafted.
Tom, it's your go.
Okay.
Like putting
I'm gonna
fire
look
into a
up and be like,
cheese slice.
Stormtroopers! And I drop the 2 grenades that I am holding in my head.
Oh my
and
god.
Pull out my blaster, and I'm just gonna fire wildly into that general vicinity.
Now you don't use your grenades. When there was the cluster of enemy near us, this is like the reason to own grenades. Now you're just like, whoopsie doodle.
So yeah, I'm just gonna fire a volley if I can
Sure.
into their midst without looking like blindly, because they caught me off guard. I panicked.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if there are special rules for that or if I just do a normal attack.
You just roll a normal attack.
Okay. That's 13.
Okay. That will hit at point blank range. Well, at close range. So do your damage for the blaster. Fuck.
Oh, that's a 22.
Yeah, he's dead. You
These
go,
blasters, man. We've been playing on hard mode up until now. Apparently, like
You scream out.
This whole time.
You scream out, ah! Your blaster goes off, gets a stormtrooper center mass in his chest, and he just falls down. A few seconds later, his body disappears.
Wait, what?
It gets dragged away by Ewoks for food.
Yeah.
Feed!
I like from our perspective, this is an action movie, but from the stormtroopers' perspective, it's a horror film.
Yeah, I can't beat a 22 off of that. All right. So next up is Manu. He's going to try and shoot the man who shot him because that's just reasonable. As a yes. So he
I mean,
really-
technically, we both shot him.
Okay.
Yeah, me and
What?
and.
How do can I parry with my lightsaber?
You don't have a lightsaber.
I get a lightsaber.
Absolutely have a lightsaber. How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Lightsaber is a dexterity-based skill, so yes, you can parry with a lightsaber if you would like to.
But how are you gonna block a blaster bolt if you're not a Jedi?
I'm force sensitive. I've just never been trained.
Exactly what happens with a parry off of a lightsaber.
I just like look really cool. I'm like, yeah, wait. Just, like swing like an uncoordinated 12-year-old nerd trying to get a baseball.
Okay, I'm gonna roll his blaster to hit you.
I can't believe it was a 1.
Yeah.
He's still, an Imperial
Narrative
officer.
roll.
He's still an Imperial officer. They ain't made of perfection. All right. Okay.
Does he roll with disadvantage because he doesn't have a hand?
Too many shooters offhand now, yeah.
He's got the
I
carbine
know it's
blasters.
cauterized, but that should maybe distract him slightly.
That
Six.
phantom pain.
All right. Stop his blaster.
All right, so Dom, can you make a strength roll, please? I think this is the first time one of you guys has actually gotten hit in this adventure.
That is fair. We only got hit in like the tutorial.
Yeah. 12. Okay, so you only took 2 damage from that. 2 damage basically says that you are stunned condition.
Get out of here.
Which is just a -1 to your dice rolls.
You're fine.
Oh, but that means I'm at, like, you see the way I've been rolling. I can't afford to lose that one.
I know.
Don't worry, you're not going to get another
zero.
turn.
Yeah, the
They'll
Ewoks
all
are...
be gone by the time it gets back to
The
you.
Ewoks are going to
I'm next up, aren't I?
Yeah, you are next up.
Oh, I thought that was your turn. Oh, okay.
I'm going to try and... I mean, I know this is silly, but for shits and giggles, I'm going to try and take his other hand off with the lightsaber.
All right.
Okay.
Do it.
Go ahead. Don't impale yourself on it.
Come on, baby. Yeah!
Oh, shit. Okay, that's melee, so he's got to dodge against it. Okay.
That's a 19.
Yeah, but dodges his hit for him is 4d6. Oh, no.
Oh, that's big money.
I need to
That was
look
an
up...
average of 2 per die.
I need to look up the
That's
damage.
literally 4, 3, 2, 1.
I need to look up the damage on a lightsaber. I didn't think you guys would ever use one. This is Obi-Wan's.
You put a lightsaber in my hands and then didn't think I was going to swing it at someone?
I'm dumb!
The only person who you would have been unable to do that with is Darth Vader, so he would just take it.
I gotta find the lightsaber stat page. Give me one
Russian
moment.
man, it was like, he rolled a 1 on the parry. He can't hurt me with that thing, and it's...
I should have grabbed my lightsaber when I was grabbing the blaster.
You shoulda.
I'm way too overpropped for this game.
Lightsaber combat, yes, it is difficult.
Pew pew. I got my finger gun.
There's a control difficulty and you nailed it, you jerk.
10 on 46 is a 1 on lightsaber parry. That's the dice telling the story.
Yeah, they really wanted him to lose his other hand.
Okay, just... Oh, there we go. Damage on a lightsaber. 5 dice. Tom, roll 5 dice, please.
How do I do that?
Just roll /R 5d6.
Do I put a space in any of it?
Between the R and the 5d6.
That was awful. But...
Well, you got 1 6.
Okay, let's see if he can strength resist a lightsaber.
Was he made of fucking Beskar?
So the lightsaber shoots out, smashes him on his other wrist. He goes, ah! Ah! And he drops his other gun.
Does he shoot himself in the
But like, because you got him, but it was like a whap on his wrist. You didn't cut it. It was just like a stunner.
Man.
What's the difference? You still have that fucking lightsaber.
Yeah, but you know I'm
Knuckles
gonna
are
trip
probably
over and
on
chop my own
fire.
arm off next round.
Yeah, I know. Okay, it is the Stormtroopers' turn. Actually, I have to roll for when the Ewoks, because if they go ahead of the Stormtroopers, this is going to get real.
There's like 5 stormtroopers left, or 4?
There are currently... Only one's dead. Others are very badly hurt.
Yeah, I hurt one, and Dom hurt one, and one's dead.
Okay, the Ewoks are going to attack.
Weren't there other members of this family that we didn't kill? We just let go maimed and horrified, or did we?
No, you've murdered every single one that's come across you. Because when you maimed them, they came after you again, and then you murdered them.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. They just kept coming back. How much damage does...
4 now, right?
Yeah. Okay,
4
how much
minutes?
damage does a fucking...
Considering they can cannibalize stormtroopers, I assume.
These are the attack rolls of Ewoks.
I don't think
So
that
I
word
just
means
saw in
anything to me.
chat, imagine Men who just grabs the lightsaber with his bare hands somehow.
Okay.
I might have imagined that differently than you did, but I imagine him just
Bofa
burning
just
his own
extends
head
his
off
arm.
and trying to grab the blade.
Are the Ewoks
Bofa
like
extends his
Batman,
arms
where
and
they're
just
taking
yells,
like
"Feed."
So...
Are the Ewoks like taking like rope and just like yeeting them up like Batman in Arkham Asylum? Just
So here's what happens.
Yeah.
There's this moment of silence in the woods. and then you just see something furry latch around the back of the stormtroopers' necks, and then they just go back into the woods. And then another one, and another one. Just yanked out until there's only 3 stormtroopers left.
I thought we killed at least 3.
We killed one.
You killed one. A bunch of them are badly hurt. It's now their turn. So the mortally wounded one's going to go. Please,
Like,
please.
did they make a leadership role?
Join us or die.
So the mortally wounded one rolls to try and hit you. That fails. And the remaining 2. Oh, that's not even a command, Michael. Okay. He hit Kaluna. Kaluna,
Okay.
Can you roll your strength to resist, please?
Sure.
Oh yeah, where's the damage on these character sheets? I don't.
There's not really a damage meter. There is a degrees of damage thing.
Oh, there it is. Right.
Yeah. So it goes stunned, wounded, mortally wounded.
Okay.
The
I
bigger
rolled
the
it.
degree of difference. You are stunned.
Okay,
So
so I
it's-
take the -1 to
yeah.
all rolls.
That's
Okay.
it.
If you put the thing on, I think it calculates that for you. So go to the drop down on wound level.
Mm.
And the last one, who's also wounded, is going to try and hit the flamethrower droid. Evangelist, that will hit you. Please roll your strength to resist it.
Here I go.
9. Okay, you are also just stunned, so just mark yourself as stunned. It is the top of the round now. Kaluna, Manu sits before you, badly hurt. So badly hurt.
Yeah, I'm ignoring him. I'm gonna shoot the other stormtroopers. Yeah. In second, get the blaster.
Okay, do you want the one that's really badly hurt or the 2 that are just semi-hurt?
I'm gonna aim for the semi-hurt one.
Sure.
Hold on, sorry, my thing is being funky. Where is my blaster? Oh, there it is. Scrolled the wrong way.
All right, that'll easily hit. It is now your turn to do damage, and I will roll his defense, which is basically a joke at this point, because stormtroopers are really weak. Damn it.
Manor's having a bad day, but somehow not the worst day at formerly present company.
You have shot.
Vader had the worst day.
It's been a week. You guys have been here. You shot him in the face. He falls down incapacitated. Next up, Chris, is your go.
How many are left? Just one
2.
and Manu?
Two stormtroopers are still technically standing, and Manu is still left.
Alright, can I go for a command roll at the 2 stormtroopers and just tell them on your knees or be eaten?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright. On your knees or be eaten!
Okay. Fuck you, man. Alright, hang on.
What do they roll against a command?
Fucking, let me check. They may not have a lot. All stats are 2D. And since one's injured mortally, he's lost 2 dice, so he just gets the 1 dice. And the other one's injured, so they both get 1D. So let's just roll 1D. 6. And, yeah, fuck you,
And
they fall down.
One die
Yeah.
is over 17.
Yeah, because fuck me, right? And that leaves Tom.
Okay.
Alright, so the 2 stormtroopers have surrendered?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm picking up one of my grenades off the ground and, without even arming it, just throw it at his head like a rock.
And Manu? Oh boy.
Why? Just why?
What's the blast radius of a grenade?
A lot.
Well, he's not armed it, so he's just whacking him with it.
He's just beating him up with it.
You'll hit him.
I threw it at his head like a rock.
You hit him with it
I
like a
don't know what
rock.
damage would do that.
Let's say 1d6 stun. And Manu is very badly hurt. So
I got one.
Like, ow, why?
Pure emotional damage.
I hope you're happy. He resisted it, but he's very confused about the direction this has gone in.
Also, you just gave him a
It would
grenade.
have at least hurt.
You gave him a live grenade. You do realize?
Well, it's hit the ground. He's got to go get it. So Manu
Oh wait,
looks.
he has no hands.
He's very badly hurt.
Half a hand.
He has
Oh,
one
half
hand
a
that's
hand.
off, and the other one that's badly burned.
That would have been very funny if he had no hands and you threw a thing that requires hands to use.
I'm the first person in the history of Star Wars to fail to chop someone's hand off with a lightsaber. It's like it's what lightsabers do.
Okay. All right. Hang on. I got to figure out what Manu's going to do because he's got to do something.
Perish.
Think about his life choices that led to this.
He could be eaten before he perishes. I mean,
Oh yeah, the Ewoks. We can be like, this one especially for you.
You want to ask him a quick question, so don't like.
Oh right, we do need to interrogate him, huh?
All right. He's with his blaster trying to shoot at the grenade to blow
He
it.
dropped his. He dropped his
Drop
blaster. didn't he?
Okay, he's got to pick it up. Never mind. So he's going to pick up the grenade.
Mm-hmm.
He has it. He's
Yep.
going to try to throw it, despite having no skills in grenade.
He also would need to
And
use
having
his
it in the wrong
mouth in
hand.
order
Yeah,
to
do so.
unplug it.
So it's 1d6 for him to successfully get the grenade and roll it against a close DC. And if he fails that DC, it lands at his feet. Keep in mind, this is short range, as I have said. And short range, in this case, is 6. And that's the DC I set. So if he does not get a 6...
Okay, if he successfully throws it, can I roll like a parry to catch and throw it back?
Sure.
Can
Because
I?
he's like pretty close to us, and it takes a few seconds for those things to go off. I should have lots of time to catch it.
Orca stuff, just rolling sixes
Are we gonna
back and
hot
forth.
potato a grenade? you
Yes, we are
So-
not potatoing this
It
bad
doesn't
boy.
look like- I don't think he managed it, but it looks.
No,
like
he pulled the grenade, and as he pulled it, it slipped out of his hand and landed at his feet.
Okay, we all need to do the hero dive.
Can everyone
Right now.
make a dexterity roll for me, please? Except for Tom, I actually need your. You have to make the roll as well, but I need to know the damage your grenades do, please.
5d6.
Oh
You want me to-
no!
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
We thought he'd throw it.
I blame you for this, Tom, entirely. Just saying. You gave
swear
a
to
downed man a live grenade.
Okay.
The only damage we've taken is from you.
What about the poor stormtroopers who are on their knees with their faces on the dirt
They're
next
about
to
to have
a
a
big
bad
They're
day.
going to die.
What's up, Sam?
I have a thing from the chat. It says he will be remembered as no more Manu.
So
Can I have used the stormtroopers as the means of
all
defense?
you all still have like one force point that you haven't used that everyone gets per game. You can spend those to re-roll your dexes to get the hell out of there.
I
What's the saving number?
You didn't tell me to roll a dodge though. Does that mean like I'm not able to dodge?
No, he said,
Oh, I'm
he
sorry.
said do that and give damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. Yeah, roll your dodge.
oh yeah, so it's a dexterity roll. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need the damage of the grenade. You got out of there just fine.
Chris and I both rolled less than 5.
Yeah, you did.
So
here's what happens. You are now both wounded, not mortally.
fantastic. All right. Yeah, I'll save the force.
So I'm
Dom,
guessing Manu
you just
is
got-
dead,
you're still
or
stunned.
did his legs just get blown off?
I have something to help us with that, I believe.
So, Manu himself is launched into the air, and then only the top half of him.
Oh, right. I have a medical kit.
His stormtroopers are very dead. As the smoke clears, several of you are glaring at Scab. At which point, as you're glaring at him, you just hear this, and the torso lands, and you just see Rusi and Manu look over at you, going, "Oh."
Quickly, before you transpire, do you have
We
any
did it.
cousins? Wait, I slap the top off his body. Hey, do you have any cousins, any brothers, sons, uncles?
No, I am the last of my clan.
I shoot him in the face.
Honestly, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's mercy at this point.
That is, yeah, no.
I
He
had
is
really
un-
awful
he is
ideas,
extremely
yeah.
hurt. That's fair.
No.
I was gonna try to get the Ewoks to like keep him alive by pumping his lower half
Okay.
with their hands, just keep everything moving. So
I
thought we were gonna
Mark a
interrogate him.
grenade off my.
I shoot him in the face again, like several times, to make sure he's dead.
I will say in my inventory I have mesh tape and a medical kit.
Yeah.
So
You're
if the
not
passage
doing
of time
fucking
doesn't
Twilight
allow us,
Zone Lovecraft shit on this guy. Like,
yeah, if
All
time
right.
doesn't allow us to take time to heal, I can use that.
Okay.
But
All right.
before I forget, I'm picking up the other grenade that's still on the floor, so
That's
I don't
fair.
lose it.
Are stormtrooper blasters better than like typical blasters?
Let me check the Stormtrooper Carbine Blaster very quickly.
Because I mean, free blaster.
but I'd just like to hold a quick group vote. Who votes that we take away his grenades? It's all on you, Robo.
well,
You are in charge.
you know, it did solve the conflict in its own way.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
We had it
Why-
under control.
Was it the single most
One
devastating
third
thing to our side?
One
We
third
had
of
it
my
under
torso
control.
is lodged in that tree.
He was already down.
Yeah, like we had him at there. We did not need to escalate it.
The difference between the fore and after the grenade is we were less wounded.
Yes, I am bleeding.
How many grenades do you have left? How many grenades have you got left?
Have you been keeping track?
Two?
Okay.
No,
I propose paperwork. I propose paperwork. You've got to fill out a form before you throw your next grenade. You've got to write down your intent, and you've got to think through it. I think this is a happy medium.
I'm gonna check Manu to see if he has anything still salvageable on him besides just, you know, himself. Like,
You know what? I rolled that as
like a key
private
card,
roll,
a
but-
pass, something, anything that we could use.
Sure.
I rolled that as a private roll, but I might as well just say.
Stormtrooper
I
blasters
rolled
do
con.
5d damage.
Ooh, yes, I would like that, please.
So I rolled a 24 on con because I definitely have more than the 2 grenades I just told everyone.
You're a monster.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take that and then I'll just add 2 and just use the blaster. If I fire it. How much does the blaster do on its own? The blaster does.
Hey, I've just realised, did I program
grabbing
my
stuff.
blaster?
Okay.
My heavy blaster
While
rifle
y'all
only
are
got
grabbing stuff.
damage, Mike. That's less than my blaster pistol. Is that meant to be right?
What damage is it doing?
Just 1.
Oh, that is not right. If it's a heavy blaster rifle?
No
Yeah.
wonder you're rolling like garbage.
Yeah, dude, that's
that
the
was
heavy blaster
damage.
rifle is 5d plus 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
My okay, so my blaster pistol is. I'm not gonna do. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. 5d plus 4, so that's actually more. Am I going mad here?
Okay, the blaster pistol does 4d.
Yeah, you have the heavy carbine one.
The heavy blaster pistol does 5d.
That's it. Yeah, yours is
Alright.
specifically a heavy one, which is why I wanted to take one of the stormtrooper ones because it does 1d6 better than just the standard pistol that I have.
Okay.
So I'll just use the stats of the blaster and just add a d6.
If you get a second, Mike, you have to just have a quick look at my character sheet to make sure those
Sure,
stats
sure.
are right, because it looks weird, because the way I'm seeing it, it looks like the blaster pistol is more OP than the blaster rifle.
Well, then I will correct it very quickly.
Unless I'm misreading it.
Carbine blaster.
Let's see here. Heavy blaster rifle, that's your attack. Oh, God, why is your heavy blaster... That's a normal blaster pistol, that's fine. But your heavy blaster pistol should be doing this.
See, I thought so.
Do you see the new number?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what you should be doing. I don't have... Weirdly, you must have punched this in, and I didn't get a look at it in between. That's my
I don't
bad.
remember. It was several sessions ago.
340, 120, 350. Let me get your range bands in real quick.
This This is why I shot him in the face and he didn't die. 'Cause I had it set to like the lowest setting.
Setting on your blaster, yeah.
You had it on the child setting.
How long have these things have a sliding scale? What the fuck?
What is this, Star Trek? We don't puss around like this.
I had it set to annoy.
40. Hang on, let me just get your range bands in.
When you
really
shot
quick.
him in the face a second time during his last words, you intended for that to also be a scratch.
Oh yes, that would be like He's just like no. Why? Why are you making this slow and painful?
Look, I still think my idea was more merciful. He would have.
There you go. All right, you're good.
Thanks.
I'm gonna search.
Ewok medical science.
I'm gonna search Manu to see if he has anything on him.
You do find an Imperial key card for a Lambda class shuttle.
Cool. I will take everything off of him.
It has not.
That is useful.
It's his breast
Is that
pocket.
in like a jacket pocket then? Because his legs are up in the tree. As far
I
as
said
know.
it was a breast pocket.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I know where
his
I know where
legs
my
got blown
I know where
down
my
into
decapitated
the
NPCs are.
Okay.
Over there.
Does he have any sort of communication device on him, by the way?
He did, but it was in his coat, in his pants pocket.
So are his pants existent, or are they just part of the soil now?
His pants are more of a gaseous concept. His boots are still technically around.
Schrodinger's pants.
Cool. All right.
Those are some tough boots.
Okay. Here's the thing. Please don't throw grenades while we're still in range of the grenade.
How about like don't gift grenades to our enemies? How's that for
also
start?
is fair. That's I think
All right.
yes, both of these things. Yes.
Oh, sure.
I've got
I'm
my
the
arms
only
out.
one who panics and accidentally not cuts off people's hands.
Every time Tom's back
My
is
arms
turned, I'm going through like this thing. I'm just like,
by Ewoks.
It's on your
And I'm
team.
like,
Nope.
I think this
Nope.
is all
Nope.
very
Nope.
fair. This conversation's very fruitful. They're like strapping vines and stuff to put my chest bit back on.
Yeah.
Steve.
hey, where's
still-
Steve?
Oh,
Yeah,
Steve.
where is he?
Steve emerges from the bushes.
Thanks for your help, old boy.
Oh, I knew you had it. You were calm.
Oh, we
and
did
cool
up
and
until the end, and I look at Scout.
calm and cool and collected under Vader. Also, I found his shuttle.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was
All right.
trying to hack it open so I could take it and use it to shoot
here.
at them.
Here
Well,
you
that
go.
would make it
So
easier.
is
Thank
this a
You're
different
welcome.
shuttle than the one that Manu came in?
you. Yes.
Okay, so 'cause
No, this is
when they
this
took
is
his-
Manu's shuttle. The one he
Manu
came.
ship.
Okay,
Manu
alright,
shuttle. Yeah.
Yours is destroyed. Don't worry
Yeah.
about that. And you, I'm assuming you all go to the Manu's shuttle.
What
Yeah.
is it? Is it a palm lock?
Sure.
A what?
Well,
I
we
thought,
did
you know,
cut off
that-
his hand, so
the
yes, we
thing
still
with
have
Anna
it.
to get into the shuttle because
We'll just take
we
it just
do
to be
have-
safe.
yeah.
Just why not?
Sure. Let's say that it's a palm lock.
Sure.
Just to satisfy you. Just pop it on there. So you open up the shuttle. You find it fully stocked with healing equipment, and you can all get back up to full health as you need to.
Cool.
Back to tank path.
As
And
well
then I
as
still
just-
have my medical kit, so if we need
So,
it for
okay.
another fight.
So what all is in there? Should I do like a search or anything?
You can. The more interesting thing is the computer programming role to see what information's on there that you wouldn't have had previously.
Okay.
But Tom, if you want, you can make a search, and I'll tell you what you find.
Okay. Which is search under perception?
Yes, it should be if you have it.
Dom, you do hacking stuff, so that would probably make sense for you to do the computer programming thing.
At a 12, Tom, you find additional blaster rifles that do 5D plus 1, as well as another, let's say, 3 fragmentation grenades.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Me. All right.
That's the shit out of that.
Is there any paper in the shuttle?
Is there
Doesn't
paper in
really
Star
use
Wars?
paper much. I'm noticing. There's like
Yeah,
iPads and like
Yeah.
computer thingies.
Why
Less
would,
paper.
are you looking like for paper as in documentation or paper as in just loose paper?
Yeah, loose paper.
Not
Something
really.
I can write on.
Oh, not really.
Is this an apology?
Were you trying to
Something
roll
like
a
that.
joint?
Okay, so Dom, this is what you learn. Apparently Darth Vader has temporarily relocated to the second Death Star.
Because we blew up his BAFTA tank.
He is awaiting the Emperor, who is coming to oversee the completed Death Star. Also, there are numerous battle plans being fed out to deal with an incoming force. And he has anticipated their arrival, and orders are now for the fleet to move out of range of the system. And there's now multiple service logs indicating incredible issues with the second Death Star's reactor. Multiple power outages, more power surges, and just overall.
It's like the original designer was shot in front of his daughter before he could.
It's like that exactly.
Okay, if not paper, then there's probably like little data pads around that.
Yeah, totally.
Would have,
Yeah, those are around.
That would have a program that would let me type,
Sure.
write up something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one of those.
Okay. Are you going to share with the Game Master what you're writing?
What's that?
Are you going to share with the Game Master what you're writing?
Okay, do I send you a PM?
If you'd like.
This is a secret thing that you don't want your party members to see, then, I see.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
You'll see soon.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right.
You know, I propose, given that they came into our home, and now the grass is burnt and a live grenade exploded in my face, here, where I thought that we'd found a little bit of respite. I
Yes,
say
what
we go up there
dastardly
and we-
person could have done such a thing?
I would
don't
never
know the
cross
command.
the Ewok god thing,
Don't
if you
do it in
were.
Roll20, just do it for me in Discord.
Okay.
I think we should go up there and we should go.
Oh
crack
shoot,
that,
it's not
that
mine,
Death
it's
Star.
Sam's. Just dude, message me on Facebook. I'll get it.
I mean, we can get both the Emperor and Vader if they're both there and blow up.
Like 3 times the cool. Like
Yeah.
we'd be legends forever.
As long as we got off the Death Star before it explodes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Preferably.
Facebook is open, Tom.
We've
If you
got
want to message.
things that were exploding before. We do it all the time. It's our thing.
That is
I was
sadly
undecided
fair.
until this encounter we just had, but this will teach him a thing
Mm-hmm.
or two about stepping on the wrong landmine.
Okay. So are you going to go up to the Death Star?
Sure.
All right.
May I suggest we disguise ourselves one more time?
Sure.
Ugh.
I know it sucks. But
We don't have any disguises. Well, the stormtroopers are kind of toasty.
not all of them.
Just give me
Also,
a
we have
moment,
the
Bofa,
Ewoks
like-
who've been recycling all of their uniforms. We can find enough to probably clothe us, I assume.
There's enough backup
Bofa steps into the
uniforms.
forest. Bofa steps into the forest to just briefly bid his civilian farewell with the promise that he will set the moon on fire, and that perhaps someday he will return to them enshrined in gold, and once again lead them to prosperity.
Okay, Tom. Yeah,
I
yeah,
hope it
that's okay.
translates.
Tom just sent me what he wrote, and I have it.
Oh boy.
All right. So, yeah. So, sorry, that was just really funny what I read. So you, there is enough extra stormtrooper armor on the thing to do so. The Ewoks are able to provide more. Don't laugh. Sam took my phone. The Ewoks are able to provide the remnants of a officer's costume should you need it.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you
probably
s-
gonna have to on that one.
And you still have, of course, the Red Guard armor.
Oh right. But
I
they
can't
they
You turn it into stripper armor. I can't remember. Like,
No, you
We
turned
had-
the Imperial officers' uniforms into stripper.
yeah we
The
we
Red
found
Guard-
the extra officers' uniforms in the deck area.
The Red Guard armor is still perfectly intact.
fuck it, let's get back in that then. I look great in red.
There's no way they'll think it's us again. I mean, they think that we took it off, so they can't imagine we put it back on.
I mean, I don't think
What
anyone's
if-
seen us in disguise, have they? We changed by the time we saw Vader, didn't we? I don't know.
Vader 100% saw us in the Red Guard outfit. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna.
That's why we
No,
had to
you
do
know
the
what?
striptease.
Do it. Go ahead, do it. Put the Red Guard armor on, okay?
I'm gonna get like a marker pen and just write different guard on the top of my helmet.
That's
So,
Monty Python fan, I see.
you all I'm assuming you all fly back up to the Death Star. Well, not back up, but up to the Death Star. Okay. It's
we're on a crusade.
The
now.
Empire is mostly just humans, right? Like I can't get away with wearing the officer uniform as a Twi'lek.
They occasionally had aliens, but only in special circumstances, like if they were like geniuses.
The Stormtrooper helmets are fine, and the Red Guard armor is fine for you to hide in.
I will wear a Stormtrooper outfit then.
Not the Red Guard?
Your head tails are comedically poking out the back.
No, I can wrap them.
Yeah, she's wrapping them up. I said, because I'm not going to be that big of an asshole, and say that she can't.
I have little ones.
Yeah.
Everyone made fun of me for it when I was a kid, but it works.
He said, "Can you hide in a giant cake?"
Oh my God!
How to make them yet?
Happy birthday, Mr. Vader.
We're not doing that again.
So, you fly up to the second Death Star.
Okay.
In the
Never gonna believe it's his birthday 2 weeks in a row. Come on, he's not insane.
As you arrive, you radio through saying that your menu. I'm not gonna have you roll to get on.
Okay.
That's relatively easy for you to sneak on. You're guided into
You
one of the
hidden Manu coming back to the Death Star.
You're guided into one of the hangar bays, and you sit down. And you march out. The Death Star is massive on the inside. Everything's larger. It's almost like someone hit the slider bar on the original Death Star and just went larger.
Can we have pulled from the shuttle the map so we can find where the reactor is?
Sure.
The Death Star plans are just available in shuttles?
If they're a copy of the previous one.
The overall service map is not the detailed one. So it's like this area here.
Just like generally where it is. Because
not
it's
like
a big fucking Death Star.
Yeah.
We could be searching for a long time.
Before we get off, well, I'm just gonna. I probably like to throw it out there, like, hey, remember last time? I think we're not supposed to talk loud.
I think
that was a bit of a.
That's why I'm in the Stormtrooper outfit instead of the red one, in case we need to talk.
I'm sticking with the red because it feels right. It feels like it suits the new boldness I've found and the confidence I've gained by leading a planetary civilization. But I think they were onto something when I yelled at them in the elevator that one time.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you all exit off of the walkway. Steve is going to stay on the shuttle.
Yeah,
so you have a fast pump ride, fast pump the gas ride, and you all emerge. Most of you are in Red Guard outfits.
If everyone else is in one, then I will too, because it would probably look a little weird. But
okay. All four of you are in Red Guard outfits. Everyone is saluting as you go by. Are you going straight to the reactor?
Yeah, it's
I'll see why not.
Okay. If we can.
It looks less suspicious if we just walk purposefully in a straight line.
Yeah, if we can find it.
It's perfect, and it's easy to find the reactor. It's the largest part of the facility and the one under the most maintenance. So maintenance staff are going down there. It's huge. Actually, I'm going to go further ahead in the module. I didn't expect you to get here this soon, but that's okay.
We do take a while to formulate plans, I can understand.
Yeah.
Once we do them, we just do them, apparently.
Yeah, as you
fuck them up.
Step off, you go to the elevator, which is located at the central column of the Death Star. You shoot down several floors. Sometimes the elevator stops. Stormtroopers and officers see you. They nod, let the door shut. You go back down. It's perfect. It's easy. And then you get to the reactor. Now, stepping off of the elevator.
Anywhere on the way that we could get clothing?
You have clothing.
Wearing clothing underneath the outfit.
I don't have any clothing that makes me look like Padme,
right? Oh, I see. Not really on the way. They don't really carry Padme clothing, but cling to that. Stepping off the elevator, you are in a large bowl-shaped room. Can I get the reactor up, Sam? When you have a second. No rush. A bowl-shaped room that looks out over a massive chamber. There are countless technicians and Imperial officers frantically working, as if they're incredibly stressed. However, they've gone quiet because there is someone else in the room. And guys, in the spirit of goodwill and fair play, I'm going to spend all 31 dice I have left to put this character there, if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh no.
What the fudge?
Yeah.
Always worrying when he gets props involved.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the washroom.
Look at that short guy over there. Look at that tiny little man. That little
Am I
raisin
in
man over
shot
there.
properly? I can't see.
You are.
All right. Just gonna squat so you can't see the D20 Live logo.
Colin DeLorean, I paid for this.
You did.
Well, the question is, would we recognize this guy, or would we just think who invited Grandpa?
I
Let
was
me get
gonna
to the
say,
description.
how well known is the Emperor's face via the world?
Publicly, well, let me explain.
Canon, why has he been seen as a weird guy in a robe?
Okay.
At this
As
point,
you
I believe?
as you turn the corner,
Emperor.
as you enter the area, you meet with a group of people wearing the same outfits you are. They flank a shorter man in a black robe, who's followed by a group of older men in various forms of luxurious clothing from around the galaxy. The robed man in the center slowly raises his head, revealing an old, withered face marked with scars, whereas you couldn't be sure what Vader looked like. This man has appeared in countless broadcasts since your formative years. He holds the galaxy in his withered hand and never forgets to squeeze. It is the Emperor. And he turns around and looks at all of you and goes, "Well, someone decided to wear the wrong outfit today."
Well, that's easy.
I'm
You just said you
gesturing
were
at
the
everyone
same
behind
outfit,
him.
Jay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take mine off, and I still have the sexy Empire outfit on underneath.
I shoot the Emperor in the face.
Palpatine slowly... Sure, go ahead, make the shot. And I will roll... Let me get Palpatine's stats, because I have them.
Oh no.
Because he has stats. They statted Palpatine.
This
I
seems like a
found
way
the
to get on
book.
his good side, actually.
Actually, no, I shoot Tom in the face and say, I got him, Your Highness. I got the traitor.
Okay, let me get it. Hang on. I can't see with this robe on. How does he see anything?
Does the Force, man.
I don't
Come
have
on.
the Force. I just have bad eyes and glasses.
You got that Force brain.
If you weren't zapped by Mace Windu, why are you so ugly?
UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly.
Where are
You know, we call him ugly, but he's
If we're going
clearly-
down,
he's
we're going down
clearly, like,
sassing the Emperor of the Galaxy.
That's why I chose to wear the
Emperor
sexy
Palpatine
Empire
is-
outfit.
I
Emperor
like how my
Palpatine's done
first
dirty,
instinct was
I'm
to
pretty
kill
sure.
the Emperor, yours was to strip.
I'm
why
in a
would
big
the
fuck
Emperor
you
be in
robe.
the
I don't want to wear it
reactor?
anymore. They know we're not.
He's conducting
who we are.
inspections.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, he's checking it out. He's like, hey, I know.
Remember,
I'm
it's
fall into
they
this
say
thing.
literally at the start of Return of the Jedi, the Emperor is coming to oversee all operations. He's coming to crack the whip.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, I rewatched the movie like an idiot.
The Emperor's not as forgiving as I am.
Yeah, I'm not. Nor am I a nice guy.
Ah, come on, Sheev. You got a little nougaty center in there.
No, it's
It's
mostly
an aluminum
evil.
falcon.
I've done dumb things for fun. Anyway, I'm going to roll to resist your attack, you inferior force.
Don't have to roll very high because I didn't roll good.
That's okay.
It's more of a gesture than anything else.
I'm going to put the effort in because I recognized your attempt. By the way, did you...
Senses your force sensitivity.
I sensed your potential and lack of it. It could be cultivated. Also, I dodged it physically because I'm awesome like that.
This old shambling
Yeah,
corpse of a man.
He just,
He just slides.
It's
as though
like
he was
a-
grabbed,
Eh?
right?
Yeah. Now, he raises his hand and lifts you
shit.
up. And whereas Vader's presence to those who are force sensitive is like feeling like walking through a nuclear wasteland, Emperor Palpatine stood in the presence of Jedi and was able to hide himself well. As such, his precision and
Really
control.
explained that, huh?
I'm sure they did, but I'm just saying he was just that
We
good.
discussed this yesterday. There's several different explanations.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, he raises his hand, and with his force control, any who is force sensitive feels it. Where Vader was a storm, Palpatine is a dark black pit with no end or depth. It is hollow and empty like his mercy. And also, it has sick force powers. Watch this shit. It's 13d6.
Fucking hell.
And he lifts all 4 of you into the air. And the withered smile of Emperor Palpatine looks up at you and says, "All right, I'll bite. Tell me, who are you?
You're
and why have you come
singing
here?"
telegram.
Stripogram!
All right, fuck it, let's try this again. Happy birthday!
Yeah.
I can't get my red costume off because I'm floating and I don't know how to really deal with
Mine
that,
was
so I'm
already
just like-
off, so I'm like trying to sort of do the like telegram dance, even though we can't really move. Like, happy birthday, Mr. Emperor. Happy birthday, Mr. Emperor.
Buddy, put me down and I'll have you a fist fight. We'll do it fair.
I haven't really had time to prepare, but so we do have this like planned thing that we're gonna do for Vader, where I'm gonna dress as Padme. It's gonna be real cute.
Do you actually say that to him?
Yes, I
Vader's
say
in
that
the
to him.
room, right?
Okay,
Vader
no, he's
is
not.
in the
He's
room.
not in the room.
Oh, Vader's not in this room. Okay, I thought he was. Okay, Vader is not
his guards are here. His advisors are here. Palpatine himself is here. Vader is not.
Got it. Okay.
We should tell you
yes.
exactly where we are in the movie.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Then it was just like we were a surprise for Mr. Vader,
I did totally say that.
which is
proper.
technically not a lie.
He flicks his finger, and the group of you are rotated until Scab is facing him. Go on about this Padme bit. It amuses me.
Okay, if I have any self-control at all, I really do want to shoot Tom in the back of the head.
You really
Yeah,
don't.
you're facing the other way.
Because like, if I'm going down, I at least want him to die first.
Tell me of this Padme plan.
Okay, because so we
Go
have this
ahead.
thing where we do like stripograms, and
Get
we
on,
did one
yeah.
for Vader, and he hated it.
Yeah, of course.
And we thought, oh, what would be really good is if we dress up like Padme.
Yeah.
I look the most like
His
Padme, so
ex-girlfriend,
we elected
yeah.
me.
Lol.
Yeah. That's something I read.
Mhm.
I like to do research for my strip things.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
only been doing this less than a year, but
You're very good.
I feel like I've put something together that's really nice and special.
Oh, really? Have you been practicing very long?
Not really.
The red robe, when it turns inside out, looks like her Queen Amidala dress from a Phantom Menace.
Fascinating.
I have a really bad attention span. I try to work on my moves, but then
You should try
sometimes-
meditation.
Yeah.
You
know,
really need to
people tell me
focus.
I slapped him on the bum. I slapped him on the bum last
That's just
time.
sexual harassment. It's not working out like that. Have you tried mindfulness research? I like to focus on the things that make me laugh.
He doesn't seem the type.
This isn't how I imagined this conversation going down. but-
Live, laugh, love. That's my philosophy. I love
Oh, no wonder he's evil.
Oh, that illiterate.
Now
That's
then.
very clever.
Now then, an actual question. What are you doing here? And remember, I can make you tell me.
We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill the Darth Vader. We're gonna go kill him for the
wants-
glory of the Mandalorians. We're already here.
I mean,
We're already here.
that's a thing, but I mean, I'm really invested in this strip-o-maju thing that we're up
It can
to.
be both. I mean,
That's
I'm
I
still
mean,
gonna be like,
that's ultimately what I'm here for.
wait, you guys aren't royal guards? I'm shocked at these people. You're my emperor. I am horrified that I allowed these idiots to deceive me.
You hold on. He flicks his hands a few times until Bofa's in front of him. You're here to kill Vader?
I mean, that basically is the outline of what we're supposed to do. It's
Someone
sort of
bet
like
that
a
we couldn't
mission
do it.
statement.
someone bet we
It's a
couldn't
mission
do it. We took
statement.
that offensively.
How it carries out really is it's up to the whim of how things play out, but it's a motivating factor. We're here to just stick one to him, make him a little humble.
How close have you gotten?
I mean,
Oh, we blew up his room, and I
You
threw
got
his
his
kid's
room?
hand at him.
we took
I threw his
Obi-Wan's
kid's
robe.
hand at him. I slapped him on the bum. Did I mention?
No,
He
you
had a
didn't.
hand in a jar. That was
chamber?
weird.
You stole Skywalker's hand.
We stole it. Then he
His
took it back,
lightsaber?
but then there was a grenade in it, so it exploded in his face.
Magnificent. Is
Yeah.
there anything else you took
Oh,
from
and then
him?
at the end, At the
You're
end,
pretty
he was
upset.
trying to chase us in a ship, and then his ship blew up, and he was cartwheeling with his cape over his face.
Over his
That was
face,
funny
you
until
say?
He ripped the side off a ship.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's
it-
hilarious. I love it.
He was so mad. He was so mad. He was angry. He might have been saying, "I'm not mad," but he was mad. He was mad. He was
yeah.
getting tiny and small. That's how mad he was getting.
Oh, that's amazing. No, you should be really proud. You're a solid 5.
Genuinely, we didn't think it would work.
Oh,
but it
thank
did.
you very much. I do my best.
All right, hang on a second. This has been incredibly entertaining. I've got to admit, it has been a solid week of dreariness, and you have all been just top notch. Just top notch.
Oh, right, we spaced him. I forgot we spaced him.
Wait, this happened out in space. That the cloak.
Oh no!
was-
At the very
cartwheeling.
last thing we did was throw him out into space. But then he got back.
Oh,
to
that
the-
was you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very funny. I love the whole bit. I'm so enchanted right now. I mean it. It's great.
That's very kind of you to say. I've been having a little journey of self-discovery leading a planetary civilization. So I'm seeing the bigger picture.
Oh, really? It's a different thing, isn't it? You should try it on the galaxy scale, except don't, because I'll kill you. Okay.
Is the chat enjoying this, by the way? They badly want Palpatine to come to this version of Palpatine.
Well,
to
Robot
come to-
Chicken Star Wars is canon in D20 Live.
Look,
Yeah.
No, screw that. I believe that Palpatine is legitimately this petty of a shithead.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Considering all the nonsense he got up to in the prequels, sure.
You got to keep your own
Hey,
self
hey,
entertained, you know.
We can cut you in on the mission if you like. If you think it sounds really fun.
Really?
We cut
Yeah.
you in.
What's my
Yeah,
share?
we don't give a shit about the rebellion. We literally just wanted to kill Vader. That was it.
That's it.
My answer for the record was going to be "We'll tell you nothing," but I guess the group was going a different direction.
Well, you're a chip.
Use
Literally,
magic to make
he
us
can
fly
read
about.
our minds.
I mean, a little, not like a
how the Force
lot.
works.
It takes a little effort. And I don't know what it'll find in there. Some people have
But
porn
I like
collection.
my neck.
Well, yeah.
I like being able to breathe.
You're the
I
worst.
think he's on the level myself. I think
No, I'm not. I'm a
like
level
you're
below
man.
you. I've held you
Honestly,
up in the
he's
air.
hilarious.
Thank you. I've worked hard on my social presence.
Yeah.
I appreciate all those jokers behind you been keeping the trap shut so we can have a proper conversation as adults.
That's a fear of death they have.
Ah.
All right.
That's a hostile working environment. I think that's
Excessively.
They knew what they were signing up for. Come on.
Okay, I tell you what, you guys have really, really tickled me something pink. I'm going to let you try.
Really?
Yes. You see, the way I see it, this collection of idiocy that assembles before me, if you somehow magically are able to kill Darth Vader, he quite frankly has it coming.
That honestly
us a collection.
is fair.
That's a nice
However,
okay.
if he just murders the living shit out of all of you, I quite frankly want to be around to watch it.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
don't tell him because it
Fair.
might spoil the surprise.
Oh,
really
I
wanna see
would-
You
what
wouldn't
this
happen to
tastes like
have a
before.
giant cake, would you?
No.
Damn it.
So I tell you what. Boys, take the week off. The guards nod and proceed
What?
to leave the room. Congratulations, you've gotten a battlefield promotion.
I heard that as take the wig off.
Yeah, I heard that as well, but then
I was really
by
confused.
context
Weak.
figured out what it meant. They were in disguise.
Johnny, you're not fooling anyone. We know you've been bored for years.
I can have you killed, you know.
Is it true? Is it true we're not supposed to talk when we're wearing the red hats? Because I was yelling a lot.
It's frowned upon.
Fair.
Well, come
Fair.
on down now. He pulls
Okay.
down.
I mean, you're holding us up here. We couldn't do much about it.
I
Thank you.
know.
Okay.
That's why it's funny to me.
Okay.
Come on down now. All right.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
One of
Radical acceptance. You
one of-
learn about that when you've had your brain put in a droid body.
one
one of Palpatine's advisors actually taps him on the shoulder and says, "Sir, I don't think this is a good idea," which earns him a backhand from Palpatine.
Why would you say that?
And only for the advisor to look up and go, "Yes, sir."
The balls on that guy.
Oh, that's nasty.
Look, he didn't even kill him. What a nice man.
So, Palpatine is smiling at all of you. "Well, come with me." Oh, hang on. I gotta move that a little higher. You're not getting my mouth.
You know, sadly, we are not that far off from the Palpatine Star Wars Connect dance sequence. We are shockingly not far off from that. Just saying.
Good to know. Very well, follow me. I await my Dark Lord of the Sith. He's bringing us a special guest.
Oh.
Yes.
Neat.
Yes, it would
Oh, did he
involve
catch
too much
the
time
ack?
to... What's that?
Did he catch the ack? Couldn't have caught the ack.
Who's the ack?
Oh.
Who's the... Look at this guy.
You're laughing
Maybe
at
he's not
me, not
maybe
with
he's not
me.
familiar with the nickname.
The ack. Actually, what is his real name? I only know him as the ack.
That's his real name. He's the premier janitor in the Rebel Alliance. Great guy, very funny. Always there with a lemon drop to those who needs them. Let's go.
All right, come with me.
All right.
You proceed to start touring the remainder of the Death Star with Palpatine.
Oh, you're talking about Akbar.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Ack.
No, I know.
It's an incredibly demoralizing place, to say the least.
Sure.
As you go through, you visit places like the medical area, which is just a place with a bunch of mortuary slabs. The target practice room has the most immaculate targets you've ever seen in your life.
Oh. The American healthcare system.
But we're in a target practice room?
Well, first you went through the medical area, which was just mortuary slabs, and then you went to the target practice room, which just had the cleanest targets you've ever seen, almost as if they'd never been hit.
Wait, we gotta do a thing here.
What's the thing?
Okay, I'm gonna throw a grenade at the target.
Why?
Practice. Here. Okay, I handed a data
You want to
pad over to
practice
Bofa.
now?
Well, you technically have to hand it to Palpatine because he's your boss now.
Yeah, well, Bofa was the one who said that I need to fill out a form, so I had one made here.
So Bofa,
it's been notarized and everything. Here you go. And I hand it to him, and it's like obviously something that I made myself.
Yeah. Bofa, as you are reading this,
throw a grenade at the target.
As you are reading this data pad, Palpatine scooches over next to you, and because he's short, he peeks over your hand to look at the pad, and he looks up at you and just says, "I'm going to approve this."
Well, I suppose everything's in order. You did fulfill my request. It
looks very notarized.
That does rather succinctly fill your intent from
Tom, because because of the range of the target, you only throw it about halfway and it blows up in the middle. You just have Palpatine going, "Oh, good try, sport. Let's move on now."
All right.
And you continue to tour the rest of the Death Star with Palpatine. Are you guys okay?
Is this what it's like having a dad?
Let me get this back up. We're gonna need the photo with the two.
All Palpatine ever wanted was to be a father. A terrible, terrible father.
Oh yeah,
I
those
guess.
two guys. So, you arrive at Palpatine's personal chambers.
Oh, okay.
And he just sits down looking out to the window and says, "Wait by the elevator. I'm expecting someone."
Okay.
And as the elevator door opens, you see two people. Vader and a young man with blonde hair who exit out. They walk across the dark space to stand before the throne.
Do we recognize the blonde guy? Because he had kind of like a shrine made of...
He looks a little like the shrined figure, actually, but the outfit's different. They stand side by side between the gaze of the Emperor, who, of course, as everyone remembers in the movie, just kind of scooches around like this.
One of the droids is behind him, just pushing the chair just a little at a time.
You nailed it.
And Vader bows before his master. He for a second just kind of turns back to look at all of you, but then just shrugs and looks forward. "Welcome, young Skywalker. I have been expecting you. You no longer need those." And he flicks his hand, and the young man was actually had binders around his arms and his wrists, and they fall. "Tom, what in the name of God are you doing right now?"
I'm messaging you.
Hang on, I gotta read this. Okay, this is not going real fast on Facebook. Please tell me you don't throw a grenade.
No, I'm not throwing a grenade.
Oh, good. Anyway. All right. Is it going to interrupt my next description?
Okay.
Okay.
I sent it.
Fair enough. I'll resolve that in a minute. And he looks to all of you. He just says, "Gods, leave us."
Okay. All right, we're looking a little confused. Like,
oh, we're the guards.
Yes, you gods, leave us. Go away.
yeah, okay, all right.
Dignified
Yeah.
sweep out the room.
We're definitely gonna look like we know where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys now have a certain amount of free time.
Sure. Should we run to the reactor?
That's up to you what you want to do in the next 32 minutes.
Oh, right.
That's how long you have until something happens. But your game master has clocked certain events that may be happening simultaneously. You may really want to get there somewhere in a hurry.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I gotta get my
break. I'll be right back.
I gotta put together a Podmate costume.
Okay. Now we could do that, or
Yeah.
we could use
Thank
the
you.
fact that he's extremely distracted to go blow up the reactor.
Now, if we blow up the reactor, though, we get Dad'll have time to get out of here, though, right? I mean, the Emperor will have time to get out.
But we
Oh,
told
yeah,
the
no, he'll be
Emperor
ta-
we were just gonna kill
he'll-
Vader.
He is psychic, so he'll know.
Right, space magic. Right,
Mhm.
This is
yeah.
very
Yep.
hot.
Oh,
I
no.
don't need it anymore.
You know, he was actually okay with us doing our... He would have known we were going to blow up the silly thing. He's showing us how ramshackle it is already
Yeah.
anyway.
He's giving us a chance to prove ourselves. So let's go prove ourselves.
All right.
I'm going to prove myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
let's go to the reactor.
You all head for the reactor.
I need my costume.
Okay.
No.
Tom,
Bragging you.
I will let you make a quick perception roll
Okay.
to see if you somehow find a costume. The DC is 20, and you'll be there on the way, okay?
Okay, I have 1 force point.
All right,
I
that
would
will...
like to add it to my perception.
If you spend the force point, that will double your dice pool.
Okay, so my perception is 3. Should I just roll 6?
Yeah.
Oh, I needed that. That was 18.
Okay. While you don't find a perfect replica of Padme's costume, what you do find is a body pillow
What?
of Padme Amidala within the within the barracks.
Welcome back.
And you are free to
Right.
cut out the face and wear it as a suit, should you so choose.
This is exactly the sort of thing that I would do. Absolutely.
What psychopath has a Padme body pillow on the Death Star?
That's his dead wife.
No one knows it's his wife!
The Emperor does.
The Emperor would think it was funny.
That's fair. He commissioned them specifically.
He
you imagine
owns the
Vader
company that
catching you
makes
with
it.
that?
He's kept Padme in the sexual zeitgeist for 30 years to fuck with Vader. Because he would.
my
God, he
God.
would. That is not, literally, that is not that is not even the most fucked up thing Palpatine's done to him in the canon while he was Vader. And we all know that, right?
That's true. He's not a good boss.
He's really not. He's nice to all of you, but only because you're making him laugh long enough. So, you're back in the reactor. It is insane down there. Everyone's freaking out.
Why?
Yeah?
Why?
Because the rebel fleet just arrived, I'm guessing.
It did. As you guys were making your way down here. And as you get down here, you notice a whole bunch of people put their arms in front of their eyes. 5,
no.
4, 3, 2.
I take
1.
cover.
Look behind me to see what they're.
As you all look away, the entire chamber lights up because the Death Star has just activated and the reactor just illuminated as it fired a shot out.
I was literally just about to say I'm so glad this place isn't fully armed and operational, but holy shit.
Yeah. So,
Wizard.
what do you all want to do in this room? You do not have a lot of time.
How many people are in here?
Oh, there's hundreds. The dome itself is the size of a small city, based on how it looks in the movie, right? So,
Where's the reactor?
beneath. It's beneath the dome. Well, technically, the connecting points of the reactor are beneath the dome, so you can cause a disruption up here with some explosives.
We need to get down to the reactor to then like throw.
You're in the reactor control area. That is the whole upper dome.
Okay.
Above the.
Do we? Okay.
Can I search
You
to
know,
see if there's a means of getting down there?
But
easily?
down there is like just machinery and like energy, right? It's like not somewhere.
Remind me, like, I'm imagining like when Obi-Wan was on like the big thing and he went around and he pulled a thing and then
That was
he
the
did
tractor
thing.
beam he disabled. That wasn't the reactor.
Oh, that was a tractor beam.
Anyway, Tom, what were you saying?
If the plan is to use grenades, those have like a couple seconds fuse. We're not getting off of there.
Why don't you use your grenade manipulation skill to make them go longer?
I could.
Or
I have
network,
to, like,
or network them with your detonite to go off on the detonite's timer.
I don't have any detonite left.
You don't?
No, I used it all.
Oh wow, you've been busy.
I threw
Yeah.
everything at Vader, and
you
the
did.
only
us.
grenades I have left are things that I found along the way.
I
did
got
not
an idea
have. I
for
did not have a
surgical-
lab on Endor.
I have
for me to build.
yeah, we have the flamethrower, we have a couple of the grenades, my vibro weapon that throws like the energy thingy.
I was also gonna suggest, what if we just grab the most senior looking engineer? What if I just grab him on the arm and I lean in and I try to command roll into his ear, like?
I just sent you a picture where we are. How
Crack it
that's
open for us.
the dome.
Yeah, I guess I could try to engineer the weapons to make them have like a much longer timer.
Okay.
Oh, that place. Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll roll it.
Sure.
I got a 5.
Okay, so you're trying to. What you've done is you've actually managed to disable the explosive device, the triggering device for the grenades. So they're inert, but they will blow up if they come into contact with like any kind of force.
Okay. So I can like plant them in a reactor, and then we somehow have to find a way to
Trigger
set them off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good enough for now.
Okay.
So someone, Chris, did you, Bofa, did you want to try and press gang in a chief engineer?
Yeah, just take him by the arm, because I don't want to yell at everyone, because that went kind of funny last time. So I'm just going to take him by the arm and lean in and just tell him, like, hey, you've been drafted into a very secret special mission for our dad, the Emperor himself.
Are you still wearing the red guard outfit?
Yeah, I'm still wearing the red armor, yeah.
Okay.
Of course we are.
That's how we've proceeded thusly.
You gotta open the top of that reactor and take us right inside. We have to get a look at the very innermost meat and potato and blood work of that thing. We get right in there in that reactor, you read me?
Roll it.
And if you tell anyone that I talked to you, we're gonna have to kill you. So you be careful.
Roll it.
Roll it.
He consents, nodding and shaking. You guide him through. He takes you through the lower levels of the reactor. Just various technicians see him, and then the four of you, and they're just like, and they let you through. You are just above the connector point when there is a small, at the very bottom of the dome, above the reactor itself, there is a small access port that is sealed because it's an airlock seal.
Okay.
All right. But there's a heavy amount of machinery and circuitry all there where the reactor connects with the top of the dome. It's all the machinery that's going in to funnel the energy that's being produced in the reactor through the rest of the Death Star. So it all looks like built upon itself. It's been scratched and scratch built and modded and repurposed. It looks like a piece of junk. And like they've been trying to fix it over and over and over and over again.
I just hiss into his ear. Hey, this looks like a junk. I hope you know that.
We did our best, sir. We needed more time. If the rebels get in here, they could just shoot it like once, but thank God we have that force field up.
Hey.
Wait, what force field?
The force field around the Death Star.
Oh, from the one, right, yes.
Oh, the big one. I thought you meant there was a little one in here.
No, just a big one around the Death Star.
So it'd be real bad. It'd be real bad if someone just shot that thing right in here then, huh?
Yeah, it'd be really bad, sir.
We're here to survey
you got
for
a
the
blaster-
Emperor.
you got a blaster
Can
on
you
you,
show
soldier?
us? Can you show us the controls to where the force fields are? We are making sure that everything is.
Oh, that's on the planet. Don't worry, we've got a whole regiment there. That can't go down.
Oh.
And you just hear over the comms, sir, the force field's down, sir.
You were saying?
What? The
This isn't gonna look good on the report.
Sir,
Not a sidearm
sir,
on you, my boy.
Sir, the energy shield is down. Oh no.
All right, we're here. As long as we're here, you're
All right.
safe.
In a situation like this, how would you proceed?
I'd get the hell out of here.
Hey, calm, soldier. You're an Imperial officer.
You don't understand.
Good thing we don't have any trigger-happy dum-dums with us.
You don't understand. Stop calling Tom the worst thing.
Oh, no. That is all of us.
Oh, I see.
That is us as a collective.
Neither I nor my character is offended by them the slightest.
I feel bad. I feel like we've been picking on Tom a lot for just...
No. That is us as a collective.
Okay.
What's up?
One time. Anyway.
One time
it
like
worked.
At least the second time.
Scab has very little shame.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
You don't understand. This whole reactor is just barely holding together, and if we don't, I don't want to die like that. I won't. You won't leave a body. You'll leave a shadow on a bulkhead that flies.
I slap him. Get yourself together, man.
Listen, hey! Your shadow's gonna live on in the galaxy forever, gloriously.
I want the rest
Part
of
of
me
this
to
thing
live
called
on.
the Force.
Yeah, but no one believes in that.
Except for Mr. Scary Darth Vader.
Okay, I believe.
All right, I've changed my mind. Go run to the nearest escape pod. Go, man, go.
Okay,
Save
thank
your
you.
family.
Thank you all.
Go.
Remember you. I don't have anything like that, but I just want to find it now. I'm gonna go. Bye.
Okay, buddy.
And
we'll stay here and hold down the fort. Get everyone out.
Speed,
Evacuate.
man.
He books it out of there. He's like, get out of here! Get out! They let us go! Yes, the red ones! They let us go! You are it takes a while, but you're gradually getting you very quickly see the entire reactor control room get vacated. Well, chambers.
It's like, hey guys, I know we're not like the most heroic team in the galaxy, but I'm feeling pretty bad about this thing blowing up capital ships every time it fires. Do you want to see if we can slow that down or stop that? Because
is it possible to
We cut the
reverse
cable,
the flow
just
of
cut
the
it.
energy, so instead of firing outwards, it fires inside? Like plugging a putting a potato in like a pipe.
immediately putting a potato in it, yes.
Does anyone have Death Star operations as a skill? No,
We've got
none of you do.
somebody who's good at hacking. Can we check the control panel and see what we can determine?
Sure, go for it.
I hope Dad's doing all right up there.
I'm sure he's
dice
fine.
in weapon engineering.
I'm sure he's fine. Cut to the room. Cut to the room where the two lightsabers are crossed over. Palpatine's face is going.
He's having a grand old time.
Dom,
Watching his soaps.
It's not that this is complex. It's that it's very, very, very simple. It's in that phase of, when someone is building something from the ground up for the first time and all of the construction and network infrastructure inside of it is just simple because it has to be simple so you can fix it quickly on the fly. Control shutters and flow and valves and all of it. You can either the speed regulators, all of it. It's just all laid out. All the different science and physics, which barely work in Star Wars to begin with, to make this reactor work are just all on display, and they're all just a whole bunch of dials and controls and toggles.
While this is happening, can I contact Steve?
Sure. You don't.
Where
you
is
don't have
Steve? I can't remember what we did.
He's
with
on
him.
he's on the shuttle waiting for us.
Yeah.
Yes. Kaluna, your mic died?
Are the rebels here?
Yeah. They weren't. They weren't.
Did you know they were coming?
Yes.
Why did you not show
tell us?
I don't like you very much.
I don't like you, Steve. You're not a team player.
I'm keeping the shuttle here for you. I could leave.
Okay. Oh, fair.
Right,
I miss Jeremy.
How about this?
I miss Jeremy.
I cut a hole in the bottom of the dome with a lightsaber and then literally just dropped
We never knew what happened to Obi-Wan's lightsaber, do we?
Oh no.
You want to get out of here right now.
We want to fucking run.
We have
Tom?
however long it takes a lightsaber to fall down 300 meters.
Tom, do you want to drop off your grenades while you're going, or do you want to make a thing roll?
I'm dropping off 10 of my grenades.
Okay.
I'm throwing those like energy blasts. I'm like, might as well.
While
And you
we're
all-
running, can I just scream up the channel of the reactor core, Dad, run?
As you yell that, you can hear. You swear you can hear.
He's fine.
And you swear you could see a black robe shape fall past your window.
Oh look, it's Vader. We did it. Let's go.
It had to be Vader. Couldn't be Dad. Couldn't be
it
Dad.
was
It had to
Vader.
be Vader. Yeah, damn, we got him.
Vader just
Got
sounds
him.
a lot like Dad.
Mission accomplished! We're the biggest Mandalorians ever!
Get to the shuttle.
You run up to the shuttle, and as
Wait,
you're making a run for the shuttle,
Before we run to the shuttle, I have to run back into Vader and just start doing the stripogram thing really fast.
Hang on.
Isn't he dying at this point?
So
yes.
Yeah. It's that scene where Luke's like, "Father, I won't leave you," and we pan around.
let me describe it.
Okay.
So you run You run back up. It's chaos. For the first time, I'm just reading the script from Star Wars. For the first time, the Death Star is rocked by explosions as the Rebel fleet, no longer blocked against a wall, zooms over, unloading a heavy barrage. Imperial troops run in all directions, confused and desperate to escape. In the midst of this uproar, the blonde young man in the black outfit is trying to carry the enormous dead weight of Darth Vader towards an Imperial shuttle. Eventually, he collapses under the strain, and the explosions grow louder as Vader draws him closer, and they're right on your shuttle.
Oh,
This is all
wait. The chat has given us a delightful thing to play with.
What?
Wait, what if these chuckle fucks are the reason Palpatine survived for the new trilogy? Bofa, do you save your dad?
I was about to suggest something near the end, but I didn't know it would fit in.
Let's just...
Somehow Palpatine survived. It was us.
That's up to you. Do you guys want to go back and save Palpatine, or do you want to be here for this?
I want to save Palpatine.
I want to go save our dad. We're his friends now.
Okay, you guys save Palpatine. I've got a thing I gotta do.
Oh yeah, you do that. We'll save Palpatine. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He was there for us. He was there for us.
He's the
no
only
one
one
else
who
was.
believed in us besides our master.
Yeah,
Throw
he
my
gave us some
Imperial
really
red robes
encouraging
aside like a
advice.
friggin' superhero.
I didn't think this was going to come back. Okay, I need to get this back on. So, Tom.
Running to the rear.
All right, so Tom, I'm going to do you first because yours is easy.
Okay.
You're just off screen in Return of the Jedi, and you just hear Vader saying, "Luke, help me take this mask off." Luke says, "But you'll die. Nothing can stop that now. Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes." And as he takes the mask off, Vader looks at the world for the real the first time, and he sees someone in the body pillow of Padme. Out of his...
I just jump out and I'm like,
we got back.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
As I was
Hello,
leaving,
my
I took all the pins from Tom's grenades with me when I left.
He's dumped. They're gone. He's dumped them. He
I
also
have
turned
one
off your
left.
blaster when you weren't looking.
I have one left.
All right. So
I have one grenade left. I put all but one of them in the reactor.
anyway, so the rest of you go back down to the reactor, and they're hanging on. You know how Luke was on one of those antenna on
Holy
clouds?
coals, yeah.
Palpatine is there, but he's caught his robe on the end of it, and he's just kind of hanging like a wet cat.
Don't worry, Daddy Palpatine.
What?
We'll save you.
Got him! I've got him!
We got
Hang
you.
on, what do I have left? I still have some... I got liquid cable dispenser, chain, synth rope, and binder cuffs. I just tie it all together. It onto like something. I try to arrow
I have
pin
mesh.
swing over the
Palpatine.
I have mesh tape.
Okay.
Tape the rope!
You
Tape it!
We'll attach a hook to the rope, and we have to like grapple hook him. Okay, go.
All right.
No, I'll go for him. Someone's got to grab him. You just keep the rope on the wall.
All right.
This is what I was born for.
You got this, Bofa.
Tom, Chris, I need you to roll a... Do you have any dexterity skills that help with climbing or anything like that?
My dex skills are just blaster and vehicle blasters.
What's your strength? What's your dex and what's your strength?
My dex is 2, strength is 3.
Okay, use your strength to climb out to get him.
All right.
I'll set the DC at
If
10.
there's any time to use our force points, it's now.
If anyone wants to donate to help these guys get it.
I will.
Okay.
Got a 7.
All right, that's a 7. You're trying to get out there, but the antenna cannot hold your weight. It's buckling under the pressure, and he's sliding off of it.
Hang on. What if we take?
needle
What
fingers
if we?
out.
What if we take the red robes and hold it out like when you're catching somebody jumping from a building?
Like underneath him?
Yeah.
Question.
Underneath him is
For that to work, you
bottom
need
of
people
pit.
at either end of the robes, right?
Oh,
the
no.
other end is in open air.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
He can jump. Probably.
The trust fall.
Yeah.
Okay. Does
Either us or
does
the-
anyone
or
with
the-
high dexterity want to try and throw your line at Palpatine? The
What is
DC.
high dexterity?
Just anything better than 2?
I have a 3. Yeah, that'd be you, Dom.
4? And if anyone wants to donate right now to give him dice, and we explain how Palpatine survived to The Force Awakens. Somehow Palpatine survived. Now we know why he was frustrated. He knew who done it. 12?
Yep.
I'm willing to donate if I have a force point, right?
Are you willing to donate money to give him dice? It's $1 a dice.
I thought you said we had a force point already at the beginning, and I hadn't used mine.
Each of you have your own force points.
And I can't donate them to Dom?
Oh, well, I haven't used mine yet, so let's do it.
Oh, I thought you had used it to double your dice earlier.
I didn't.
I did. I doubled my dice.
Donation money. Yeah, then you can spend your force point to double your dice and roll.
Maybe I did use it.
that too?
I was going to say, used mine. I definitely didn't use mine.
Okay. Dom, I will let you use your force point to roll double dice to save Palpatine.
That's 24 then.
Yeah. You get him.
Pulled.
And you pull him back in. And there is the beleaguered, surprised Palpatine looking at all of you. Did that just fucking happen?
I know.
I just
Somehow
gave him
you
a
survived.
massive hug.
Yeah,
Arms around him. Dad!
We should go. This is gonna blow.
Yes, we should.
We should leave.
An emergency shuttle for such an occasion. Let's
All right,
go use
lead the way.
that. Yes. Where's the 4th one?
Meanwhile, I'm just
Tom?
coming to the end of my routine.
Tom?
And then I take my last grenade and load it into my grenade launcher and fire it square into Darth Vader's chest.
Okay, so that
As
doesn't
he's
happen.
lying. Huh?
That doesn't happen. You fire the grenade at Vader, but Lucas just kind of looks and says, "Please, don't." And you feel this great serenity and calm. And they have the remainder of their scene. And Vader keels over and dies. At which point you don't know if the mask taking it off killed him or the shock of seeing his dead wife as a body pillow being the last thing he saw killed Darth Vader. But Luke looks over at you and says, "If you help me get him onto the shuttle, I'll help you get out of here."
And then you hear over your communicator, "We got him. We got Dad."
I have plans, Dad. Oh, I have such plans. We're gonna
We
get them
really
all
are
back
the
for
worst
you.
Mandalorians.
Ever. So, Tom, I'm assuming you help Vader. I'm assuming you help Luke get Vader onto the shuttle.
Yes.
Yeah. And you just narrowly escape. The remaining 3 of you are dragging. He's badly burned, by the way. He's not doing great. Palpatine. He's now writing a list of revenge. First, I'm going to wipe out the Skywalker
Yeah, putting the mesh
clan.
tape. Like,
Then
I'm helping
I'm
you.
going to make a clone of my old master and use that to ruin the Skywalker children.
I'm just hearing him as like,
It's overly complicated.
Shut
You're gonna-
up. I'm going to get spider legs. I'm going to make Death Stars on
Spider
battleships.
You like Spider-Man? What? Well, I can't hear you, Dad.
All right. And then,
Just
I'm
shush,
going
shush,
to kill... Your job is officially now to kill Vader. And if you don't kill him, bring me
He's
his
dead.
helmet.
But you don't know that.
No, we can get his helmet.
So, all of you get on your respective shuttles and fly away as the Death Star explodes. Sam, do you have the picture?
They burned
Okay, so I wanna
Vader's
ask-
body.
I'm gonna ask Luke something. This is kind of personal, but what are your plans with his remains?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Also, who are you?
I'm a friend.
Okay.
Is he still wearing the body pillow?
Yes, he is.
Oh my god. Thank God
Easy
Luke
enough.
doesn't know who this is. Otherwise, this would be much more awkward.
He says, "Well, I was thinking since the last Jedi Master I saw most Jedi Masters usually become one with the Force. I thought I'd give him a proper, I don't know, just a proper old-fashioned funeral, maybe a funeral pyre of some kind.
That's a good idea. It's very tasteful.
Thank you.
As soon as he's not looking, I'm gonna slip the grenade into his suit somewhere, so that once he goes up in flames, it'll just blow up his remains.
Okay. So... Now it is.
Okay.
So...
I'm a friend cosplaying as your mom. Hi, how you doing?
He doesn't know what his mom looks like. He has no memory of his mother.
That's what I'm saying in the chat.
Okay. So, Tom, you touch down on the forest moon of Endor. You're helping Luke load up the funeral pyre, and you do stealthily put the grenade in. The rest of you, Palpatine is in fury. But he is fully aware that his apprentice has died, and he's kind of slowly muttering to himself as you're all putting healing patches on him. There's no back. They don't have a back to tank there.
I have a medical kit.
You do.
So that was what I had.
I want you to get, and he just says, I want you to get the fourth member of your group and bring him to me, and we will get our revenge. It may take me 30 years to heal these wounds, but I will get my revenge. I am very angry right now.
Do you have any like family we should contact just to be safe? Like, who are your emergency contacts?
They were the advisors that blew up on my Death Star!
Listen, Dad, what you've got to do is you've got to get the kids. Now, I got a whole plan. You're badly hurt, so we're gonna have to mount you on a meat hook, but it's gonna be pretty damn cool.
I like hooks.
You'll be like a living undead god, and then get to the kids, because in 30 years, when we're ready to take everything back, all the kids, whatever it is they're into, we're gonna pierce through that veil. You are gonna speak to the children of the galaxy.
When did we become actively evil? Like, I know we formed a baby duckling attachment to Palpatine, but now we just awful now.
So
I led a planetary civilization.
Let me narrate what happens.
No one else understands that like Dad.
So
I love how this chain of events led from us just on a whim deciding to kill Vader, then joining the Rebel Alliance, and then going from that to saving the Emperor.
So here's what happens.
Sure, he will not lose himself to darkness because that lovely Rancor we met. He's planning to go back and touch base with that delightful, adorable Rancor who's going to help him remember, the good things in the galaxy.
The Rancor's
everything's
dead.
going to be fine.
The Rancor's already dead. So Luke sets a torch to the log stacked under the funeral pyre, where his father's body lies. Again, dressed in black mask and helmet, he stands watching sadly as the flames leap higher to consume Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker. He nods and walks away. As he does, the grenade goes off and makes a firework in the sky. That was Sam's idea. Tom. Yeah. As you smile at the explosion satisfaction, Vader's helmet, damaged and ruined, rolls to a stop in front of your feet. And you're like, you know what? Proof of the kill. Proof of the kill. And you take it with you. You rejoin Palpatine as his insane plan, formed by incredible, 1, oxygen loss, and 2, bad burns, forms. If none of you had any other input, I will give you the epilogue to your adventures.
No matter how many fortnights it takes, Dad, we'll get him.
We will.
We'll get him.
You will no longer call you have a master as Mandalorians, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No longer will you be Mandalorians. You are a parody of the Jedi Knights. They have wronged me for the last time. You will be a new kind of knights. A knights of rendering darkness and decay. The Knights of Ren. And we ended there.
Yay! Hey.
Thank you, Sam, for the idea. And with that, we conclude Star Wars. Let's kill Vader.
I guess.
Not quite how I imagined that ending was gonna go.
Yeah,
I just love the idea that in Return of the Jedi, once it fades to credits, seconds later, Darth Vader's corpse just blows up.
I hope the chat enjoyed this final episode. We patched.
The dead speak.
We patched a hole in continuity with Spackle and Stu.
Several, in fact.
Yeah. Wait, Evangelist, did you want me to do more lines as the Emperor? Was that? Did you say Dad speak?
Oh
or?
no! I've just been doing nothing but a very roundabout way of talking about how the Emperor's big reveal was that he penetrated Fortnite, which was then summarized as the dead speak in the opening crawl of Episode 9. That was the beginning of his grand plan.
But yeah, that concludes Let's Kill Vader. Thank you everyone for being a part of this. This ended on a hell of a fucking note. And did any of you have anything you want to promote going forward?
All the usual.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Look up Dominic Noble on YouTube. You'll see me. You like what you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll find me under Kaluna Reviews.
YouTube.
Mike, this has been a hell of a D&D game.
Thank you.
I think we set a new standard for how messed up a single storyline can get.
This is
while
peak
also
Star
still sticking
Wars
to canon.
because the droid lived. Like this is absolute peak Star Wars because you didn't have the droid die in a selfless act of some kind of hoo-ha. We actually had a living droid, so.
I've always said the quality of your Star Wars stories is judged by how many hands you have by the end, so I think we did really well.
They're up by a hand.
You're technically up by a hand. You still have Manu's spare hand.
We
do. Still have like several Manu's hands.
That's the cliffhanger. The hand twitches.
Okay, well, yeah, if we're promoting stuff, my channel is Weird Video Games on
Sure.
YouTube, and I have a podcast called WikiSift where we look at gigantic like media franchises, and rather than actually sit there and consume them as we're supposed to, we just read what we find on like fan wikis and stuff. And last year was the Commodore 64's 40-year anniversary, so I'm doing a thing where I review 64 Commodore 64 games.
Cool.
Part 2 is coming out soon.
Yeah, and D20 Live will again be back in 2 weeks with our Warhammer 40k only war game where we play Imperial Guardsmen trying to survive in the 41st millennium. This was fun. And I do like that it was both stupid and canonically accurate, because that's D20 Live's motto, basically, to a thing.
Mm-hmm.
We may be dumb as shit, but we'll get the canon right. Anyway, it is not about me. It is about my players, and we will start from the top, starting with Kaluna on the Discord list.
Hey, I hope you had a good time watching us fuck shit up and somehow saved Palpatine.
Dom?
Which was our mission all along. Like, this
Definitely.
was Star Wars, let's save Palpatine. And I think, mission accomplished. We should all be proud of ourselves, except for Tom. And then we can...
Oh, you don't even know, man. I rolled a sneak earlier to turn off your blaster because you keep threatening to shoot me. And I was just waiting for us to get into a firefight, and you're like, why isn't this going? And then you see that it's just turned off. Like, why is this off? It's like, you kept threatening to shoot me!
Well, Mike, again, thanks again, Mike. Thanks for putting this together, doing all the legwork.
No problem. It was a lot of fun. Next, of course, Tom.
Thanks for having me. This was so much fun.
I'm glad. Evangelist.
Yeah, I hope to once again have a chance to be an intergalactic power top, and I'm thinking, hey, maybe one Bofa D's helps Palpatine find the confidence to eventually go and do the thing to produce a Daisy Ridley.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's why I was
because what
asking about the extended family.
Emperor Sheev Palpatine, if he ever lacked anything, it was confidence. It was such a nervous man.
Well, after all that, right? Maybe he needs a good, an arm around his shoulder and a pat on the butt to get out there and get the plan underway.
And that's it for us. As always, everyone, stay home, stay safe, and stay kind. We will see you next time. Have a good night.
Pew, pew.